All right, greetings and salutations, everyone. I am obviously in front of a Publix. I'm waiting for some food, but I just wanted to make a quick video. Um, oh, by the way, this is the crypto truth, where I give you the truth as I see it. Uh, and I really truly mean that. I really try to give you guys the truth as I see it. Everybody have their own perspectives, their own life, like however you want to see things. Some people still think that the earth is flat. I don't have time for it. But okay, whatever. So anyway, getting into crypto stuff. First and foremost, I had a great question in one of my videos. Someone asked me, "Hey, why are you so committed to Holochain?" I want to make this very, very clear. I'm not committed to anything or anybody. I am, as all humans are, we are self-preservers. We like to preserve and protect ourselves, be it from death or from poverty, whatever it is. We're trying to preserve ourselves. So my I trust my research. I can't trust the people. That's not what I'm looking at. I'm trusting my research in where I think there's going to be positive value down the road, which could be life-changing for everyone, including myself. I have sat here back in the day. I listened to a lot of people say, "Hey, don't buy Bitcoin. Don't waste your money on that. Oh, you're no." And this was back when Bitcoin was like $25. $25, by the way. I don't have time. Not that I didn't listen to those people. Not only was I poor and broke, but also I did not have people around me that supported my belief in the crypto space. At the time, there were no smartphones like these and making videos and stuff like that. But anyway, my point is that, at least not for me. But my point is that I trust my thought process. I trust my research. I cannot trust the people. The people behind Holo, their business, the way they do business, the way they communicate. And I say all of this before my AMA, the AMA on Thursday. And you know what? I hope this is the best AMA that they ever have. But from a usual setup of their AMAs, it's been absolutely atrocious. And that's just my own personal opinion of exactly what an AMA is. So we have to start classifying things. I think there's a big, gigantic disconnect on what exactly an AMA is. Same thing with what is a beta? Well, technically RC beta. The first time I ever heard in my whole entire life, and I've been doing a whole lot of research on different companies, and none of them ever say RC beta or 0.0 something beta. It's just, so there's a communication gap. Maybe it's a technology gap to where, oh, we're just going to talk to people who have bought hot or love the project into extreme what's the word? Technical terms, to where normies like myself don't understand what the hell you're talking about. Anyway, moving forward. Having said all of that, I do think that these the Holo organization are not ignorant, and I'm going to respect their position as far as their abilities to create a technology that can absolutely change how we see energy or the value of energy. So I trust my energy. I trust that the money that I have, which are these dollars or whatever you want to put them, that I have, that I'm putting them in the right places in my life so that they can benefit me further down the road. Whether anyone likes it or not, I understand that. I think I look at Holochain as more of like a holistic type of cryptocurrency project. But the reality of it is, we need money to survive. We need dollars. Here in America, we need United States dollars in order to survive. Period. End of story. And that's not going to change in the next 5 years. I mean, should all hell breaks loose, if it's possible, it can change. But I'm going to need American dollars. And so I'm going to have to figure out a way to increase my American dollars. The best way that I can do that is put investments in the proper places. And for me, I don't have enough money to be doing all of these trades and waiting for the dip and buying tons more. I don't have the time, the energy, nor the resources to be able to do that. So what can I do? Well, you can do heavy research. And I think this is the problem that a lot of people have. If you do heavy research, proper research, and even research is subjective, you can figure out, okay, if I put my energy here and hold it here for a long period of time, that it will grow to a point to where I will be pacified and satisfied with the amount that it accrued over time. This method is not new. Who was it? Buffett. He said he stated that he made most of his money not from trades but from holding, and obviously he bought certain stocks. Some of them didn't make it, some of them did. But with him and having money, initially you have to do the research, and then as you make a whole lot of money, you have people like these YouTubers. They're throwing money all over the place. They've already made like $900 to $1 million, or even more, and they'll talk about all kinds of projects because they believe in them. I don't think they so much as believe in them as their potential, and they put 5-10 grand in. Why? Because they can, and then it pumps, I don't know, 2,000% somewhat. Next bull run, a lot of projects are going to pop. You found the right one, you're good. Now, my mentality is this. I am going to depend on a couple of things. My research, where I see the world is going, and where do I see value? Well, I don't see value in coins like Shiba Inu, although I respect the community that it has brought. I'm not going to talk about DAOs. I'm not really a huge fan of DAOs, and I can explain. I've actually stated that before. I'm not going to make this video like that. But there are certain projects in which I feel that they have a solid technology behind them, and that my energy could be invested in whatever coin, token, project that they are, and that it's going to reap me benefits. I do think that my Holoport in the future is going to reap me benefits. I do think that holding the hot token is going to reap me benefits in the future. And I believe the same thing with XRP and Bitcoin. I know a lot of people are like, some people are turned off. Oh, you like Bitcoin? Oh, you don't like Bitcoin. My thing is this. I cannot be objective. I cannot be so subjective in my life. I have to look at the objective reality of where I'm living in this world. We can all talk about where the world should be, what we should be doing, how to save the world, how to save the earth, how to save the trees, whatever it is we're trying to save. The reality of it is how can we change it? And it takes little at a time, but it also takes a community. And right now, I don't see that type of community in this whole entire world. This world is run by greed, period, end of story. So you can take advantage of that and use it to your benefit. You could sit on the sidelines and say, well, I'm not going to take part of that. And you can get extra energy somehow. But some way, somehow or another, you're either going to make money in this world by investments, by real estate, which is investments or assets, and what's the other word? Just scamming people. I mean, yeah, thievery, scamming people, whatever you want to call it. So we have to be very careful on technology such as Bitcoin run on a blockchain, a holochain. Some people talk about holochain as like, oh, you're old school. You're talking about blockchain and different things like that. Well, I'm sorry. We have to wait until things actually come up before we actually start talking. It's like those people. I'm gonna use this one analogy. It's like those people who play basketball and they're like, well, in the future, you're gonna be able to cross somebody over, and you're gonna be able to carry the ball or dribble the ball a certain way. And no carry is gonna be called, no traveling is gonna be called, and all of that. Well, that's nice, that's great, but that's not the rules today. And what we have to do is we have to understand that we have to abide by the rules today, by the sandbox that we are currently in. We have to play. We have to, in order to survive. Should it be that way? Absolutely not. But that is the way it is. So, great question, by the way. I really appreciate when people ask me questions, especially about why I actually chose Holochain to even talk about, and Holo and their projects and all of that stuff. Like, over time, it's been a journey. It has been a long time. As you guys know, I've been following the Holochain Holo project for a long time. And like I said, I trust when you put your trust in people, people will fail you. What you have to do is you have to trust your instincts. You have to trust your research. You have to trust what you're diving yourself into. So yes, with me, where my education has led me is that where I am now, because I am part of the working poor, what they consider the working poor, whatever, I will invest my money into more riskier assets. But because I'm doing that, I have to do heavy research, because I do not want my energy to be just thrown away. Now, there's also a common sense type of move to where I was like, okay, this is a risk, but where else can I put my money that's going to gain me benefits? Then the next one up is XRP for me, for XRP. I have seen that it hasn't really gone anywhere for years. The price of it hasn't gone anywhere for years. It didn't even have a major, this last bull run, it didn't even have a major uptick because of the lawsuit. I feel like there's going to be a gigantic push into XRP. But here's the thing. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. Pay attention, people. The United States, you guys got to pay attention to where the money is going and what is happening here. The United States is getting set for this Bitcoin ETF. And what they're trying to do is they are trying to do, some people call it gateway, choke gate 2.0, whatever it's called, to where your assets, right, can flow into America and American regulated companies because they want the money to stay here. And so now what we see is, well, we got Sam Bankman-Fried, we got now they went after Binance, and now they're going after Tether. All of this, look at all the tea leaves. The tea leaves are right there, people. You just got to follow them. Just follow the breadcrumbs, tea leaves, whatever you want to call it. Follow it, because that's where it's going. And so you look at what's happening right now. They're trying to get on. They're going to try to go into Tether and say, oh, well, Tether's bad, blah, 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 blah. They've been trying for years. They may even succeed, but what they're trying to do is they're trying to get Circle in there. USDC, they're trying to get USDC in there to be the main one so it can be centralized. That is the point. That is the goal of everything right now. And if the United States government is behind something, or a major entity is behind something, best believe it is because of money. So just want to let you guys know that. They're not here for us. They're not here for my normal people like me. They're not trying to help anyone but line their own pockets. And I don't have a choice but to follow that road and where I'm born and raised and where I am, because there's no other way to get energy. There's just not. There's no, you can work hard and you can try to save up, and let's be realistic with the interest rates, where it's going, the low pay, and along with inflation. Come on, man. It's very hard today to survive, and that's just the truth of the matter. So I want you guys to please always do your research, do heavy research on your projects and your investments. I think it will go far, but please just be careful out there. There's a lot of scams out there. Follow the breadcrumbs, and then when you can leave and when you can exit out. I do not condone drugs at all. By the way, I'll make this analogy, but I do not condone drugs. I do not condone selling drugs or any of that kind of stuff. What we have is there are some criminals who are smart criminals. Now, they will get what they can. They will cheat the system, and then they will get out, and they will be clean, and then there's no breadcrumbs. They using their money. They're living their life honestly now that they've had their energy. Thankfully, we can invest legally into cryptocurrency, which leads me to my next point of HOT actually being in the U.S. As far as finally being available in the U.S. because right now it's not. For some of you guys who don't understand, it is not. It is not. But when it does, it's going to pop off. That's going to be great. But we have to play by the game. We have to play by the rules and regulations that has been set before us, and we have to be in the system. And the moment that we move forward, we don't have to be in the system anymore. Now we can start, once we have all of our energy and our resources and our assets, now we can start helping others and building a community and getting where we need to go. But all of that starts with infrastructure. And right now we just don't have the infrastructure anywhere in the world. So please be careful on that. Anyways, with the hot token moving into the US, I mean, I don't know when it's gonna go on Coinbase or some of the major exchanges. It's just really crazy right now, and it's really unfortunate because a lot of people in the US are going to miss out, including me to some degree, are going to miss out on a lot of potential great projects. And we're going to be the ones left behind because we have to wait for the slow ass SEC, which they're doing this on purpose. If you guys don't understand, they're doing all of this on purpose to hold out. Gary Gensler said he doesn't sell or hold Bitcoin or has not sold or bought any Bitcoin. He is a liar, straight to your face. And I will stake anything I will stake my whole entire paycheck for a whole entire year that he has bought Bitcoin. Whether through somebody else or through himself, he has. No doubt about it. So I don't really understand why people don't really look at what's really happening throughout the world. We're starting to see some things, including even look at projects that's out of crypto projects that are based out of Russia. Some of them are even hitting hard right now. They're up like 18 to 20%, but Bitcoin is going up as well. So maybe there's some correlation there, but I'm not sure. But anyway, as I always say, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you go, but please do your own research. And last but not least, above all else out there, please stay safe. Okay, you guys? Bye.